Good morning, YouTube, you sexy man pajamas. Get ready to roll out of here, but I woke up to a message saying my trailer needs to be lubed. I've been kind of slow moving this morning, so it's currently 10:15. So we're going to shoot over to the Speedco, see if they will give my trailer a lube job pretty quickly, and get that done and head on down the way. 960 miles to go. We'll knock 6 or so of that out today, most likely, and the remaining of the 3 in the morning and before 2:30, a 14:30 window closure. So let's get getting. I done bullshitted too long this morning. Just couldn't get going. I decided since I bullshitted so much this morning already, I'm not going to go ahead and do the trailer today. I got till the 16th before I have to get it done. Now we're going to be king procrastinator on this issue. Let's hit the road. Driving through the desert's boring as shit. That's boring as driving through Kansas. Kansas ain't nothing but cornfields to the left and the right. It's flat and straight for hundreds of miles, and then all of a sudden in the horizon you start seeing the Rockies kind of get bigger and bigger. You're like, ooh. But I tell you, I woke up and I read a text message and I immediately started laughing my ass off. My buddy, Ronnie, he sent a text, which I knew it wasn't from me, so that wasn't the funny part. His next text was funny as shit and made me rolling because I just imagined him. I saw him and the reaction I thought he would have in his voice, in the voice tone that I thought he would have. What he sent was a text to his wife saying blah blah blah, getting ready for work, love you. And then immediately afterwards I saw, that wasn't for you, with a bunch of exclamation points. And you gotta know Ronnie, you gotta know his voice, you gotta know his tone, you have to know the guy. But I heard that response and I saw the response in my head, and I just started immediately just laughing. Literally, I don't laugh out loud a whole lot, but when I read something, man, I was laughing my ass off. That shit was funny as hell to me. It's even funnier when you imagine it in their voice and the reaction, and you see it, and you just because you know them so well. Anyway, but my response is, I knew you loved me. It's about damn time you admitted it. And when I love you too, fucking. No, I didn't. I think I thought that. I typed that out first. I took it out. I was like, nah, we ain't going that far. But yeah, that woke me up kind of funny. That was fun. It's always good to wake you up to a good laugh. Funny to me, but it was boring as hell right now. It's like maybe I should have went up to 40. More scenery. No, actually, no. There's not. There's not more scenery. We're taking 10 all the way to Phoenix, and then we'll be going north from there, over that damn mountain again. I'm pretty sure it's the same damn mountain I climbed over last time I was out this way, but I was heavy as shit when I went to Albuquerque. You take it all up to Flagstaff and you hit 40 and go right to Albuquerque. This way we'll go to 4. We'll go north and go to 40 and go left. And then, you know what? I know that. I know this road. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same mountain. It is 93. Yeah. Okay, it's 93 is the road we take from Phoenix up to 40. We'll take it over into Kingman and get back on 93 and go into Vegas. I think 93 is the road that's going to like the future side of I-11 or some shit. Yeah, so that's not a bad road. Goes by the Hoover Dam and all that crap, which we couldn't see last time. We can't see this time because once they built that road, you no longer go across the Hoover Dam. But you know, we're close-ish to the Hoover Dam. So I don't know. It looks like our 8-hour drive plan is going to be about 6:30. Well, it'll be 5:30 Mountain Time once we get in there. Get in that area, but I'm not going to, because that'll have us just over 500 miles per day. I don't plan on stopping. I do have to stop actually. I'm going to stop here in El Paso. exit 37 at the Flying J with fuel there with $2.65 a gallon today. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up there, and from there it's like 700 miles from delivery, so we won't have to fill up again on this trip. So I'm gonna go ahead and top the tanks off there at mile marker 37, which it should be where we at? We are we're coming up on the exit sign. What exit is this? Exit 214. So a couple hundred more miles. We're gonna stop. A little less than a couple hundred, 180 or so. We're gonna stop right now. We still gotta have to take fuel. We gotta have to take fuel, have to take net. We don't need fuel for at least 500 miles, but we're gonna stop here in a couple hundred and just top it off from there, because that'll get me the rest of the way. I ain't gotta worry about it no more. So I'll probably go ahead and make sure I get a 30 out the way there, just so. I mean, stopping at 5:30 kind of feels like what? Time zone is time zone, so it's going to just depend on how long I've been on duty, how many miles we got left at that time, and so forth. I want to be about 300 miles tomorrow, so, or 350 or so. That's 5 hours. Well, now that I realize we're going across 93 and all that, it's probably a little longer than 5 hours, because we're not going to be on 75, 80 miles an hour interstates. Now, speed limit right now maybe 80. I'm not going to say it. My cruise is set for 74. That's my cruise set right now, so I don't go 80. I only hit 75 when I hit the button. I don't mean to. I take it back down, or if I'm going downhill. But 74 is about my max cruise speed in these areas. Some would say that's still too fast because you're burning so much fuel. But honestly, if you keep the door closed, I see MPG rising even when I'm going 74 on heavy loads or light loads. It don't really matter. But I'm sure, yeah, you can save money by going slower. But I got to get shit delivered when I'm in this mode, and that's the way it is. It's over there. Oh, that's just, anyway, the desert is boring. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, I remember this Flying J. Came here to get fuel last time because it's like cheaper than everybody else. I think I had like 6 pumps were down. So we're going to try it, because I remember last time we had across the street, Girl Loves, which is right there. So we're going to see. I mean, the place is jamming. Well, there's a lot of trucks in the fuel area. I'm not saying it's fucking they're all getting fuel though, but and a hot shot who don't know how to do a freaking back. Oh, I can't go through there. I'm not supposed to. It's constructioned off. Oh yeah, this whole lot's like designed to take you the right direction. Squeak, 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 squeak. Fuel line back this way. We'll go bust a left, and we'll bust another left, and then we'll bust another left. Keep busting lefts. Oh, they're doing some work on the scale pad. So what the hell? We got a Mercer. Don't know what he's trying to do. Probably trying to park right here in the freaking roadway. And we got this truck, SB Sandu. Buddha. What the fuck is everybody doing? Gap right there. Guy gets out my way so I can clear his trailer with my trailer. At least I got a gap. I'm in line. Alright, we're going to wait for fuel, and there's no doubt we're going to get our 30 out the way here in the fuel island. But at least we're not blocking the fuel island. We're waiting to get fuel. So 30-minute off-duty, 30-minute on-duty non-driving time begins now.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Alright, we got 94.57 gallons, topped it off 288 a gallon. Saved $77. What was our last fill up? Our last fuel stop was a total with DEF $383, 272, so about $600. I think I said this trip would cost about $5, but it's gonna cost. I mean, I didn't need a full tank to go the 700 miles. 3/4 of a tank would have done that, but might as well top it off when you got it. So yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good to go. We ain't gotta get no fuel, no more fuel on the way to there. Now I just gotta wait for this truck to get out my damn way so I can go. How long have I been here already? I've been here for 16 minutes. There's a Southern Tire Mart here. I wonder if they'll do a quick lube job. Well, once this truck gets out of my way, there, Erives Enterprises, Erives, E-R-I-V-E-S, Erives, I don't know. Once he gets out of my way, I'll go over there and find out. I got a trucker behind me. He's waiting to fuel, but I'm waiting to get out of his way so he can fuel. So while he fuels, I'll go talk to them. And then by the time he's done, I'll be able to pull into a bay, hopefully. We shall see. Go ahead and get this lube job out the way. Why not? Right now, we are in Mountain Time Zone. Now it's 1 o'clock, 12:58. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this lube job done. It don't take them 5 minutes because it's a manual thing. They just got to crawl under there, pump the grease gun across however many fittings there is on these trailers, and they're done. So it won't take Southern Tire Mart long at all. Look at that, good call. It took me about 15 minutes to get done fueling. 10 minutes here. I've been on the lot 33 minutes and I'm done. That's perfect efficiency, y'all. Perfect efficiency. And I'm never that way, so don't give me credit. All right, the New Mexico official way station is open, so we're going to be pulling in here in just a moment. It's not just a New Mexico way station. It's the New Mexico official way station. What, are there fake ones? I mean, they had a pop-up one back yonder right when you crossed the fucking state line, but it was shut down, and it was only shut down because it was full. There's a bunch of coppers over there and a bunch of oversized loads, and they were inspecting and like, holy crap, glad I wasn't part of that mess. So what's the speed limit? Speed limit through here, reduce speed ahead. All the way to 20, 75 to 20. Well, I was going 72, but all the way down to 20, then to 15. We got to get down to 20, and we are at 21, 20. Now we're going down to 15, and we got to maintain 15, it says. Get down to 15, and 15 we are. Okay, maintain 15. I think my cruise sets that low. That way I can be right at the 1.5. Make sure all my tires cross this plates here. All oversized loads detour ahead. I'm just waiting to tell me where to go. So far the green arrow's on the right. They're bringing us all on the scale. Perhaps. Oh, this is the one they got the X-ray machine. Gotcha. Yeah. I remember coming through here one time before. Alright, use lane with green arrow. I guess the left one will be the green arrow. Yes, it is. Unless it changes on me. And it has not. Speed limit 15 still. Speed limit still the same. Green arrow to credential check. Alright, so we're going to roll down the window just to see they want to check my credentials. Oversized loads, pull to the right for credentials check. Static, scale, left lane. I'm just reading all the signs, man. We got to make sure we read all the signs so you know what the hell we're supposed to do, right? Alright, so we got to stop before the X-ray machine. Alright, so we stopped. Boom. Go. They look hard enough they can see the BB in my head. So it's been stopped. He's waving. So I don't got to stop. Okie dokie. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, and we outie. Yield to traffic from the left. Anything coming from my left? Nope. Unless they're invisible ghost riders. Alright. Off we go. Back on I-10 westbound. We are, what, 400 miles from, I believe, where the next turn it tells me. I believe that's Phoenix. Hang on, let me just kind of look at something here in a second. Yield, nothing to yield to. Nothing to yield to at all. We got to get back up to speed. 73 mile an hour is where I want to be. 426 miles. Let me just hit that. Try to get over. My speed up. Set the cruise 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3. 73. We are at 75. It says AZ 303 loop north. Exit 124A. Pretty sure, yeah, US 60 to 60 to 93. Yeah, that's Phoenix. So we're not, I mean, if we do go the full 425 miles to get all the way to Phoenix, that'll put us less than 300 miles away from delivery, which would be perfect. But maybe finding a spot in Phoenix in 6 hours from now. Got 7 hours to drive. I'm probably just going to drive 6, which will be 8 p.m. No, about 7. What is it? It's 2 o'clock right now. Mountain time. 2:10. I'll drive 5 more hours. Anywhere in the 300 mile mark, which is 5 or 6 hour drive, from when I park to delivery, I'll be okay with. So anyway, alright, let me stop yapping. Hey, did you know Billy the Kid was from New Mexico? I mean, at least I'm assuming he is. I didn't realize, I mean, I didn't know where it's from. I guess I assumed Texas or whatever, but I just passed a big old billboard. Something about land of Billy the Kid. And it had 2 different town names because they had 2 different attractions related to him. One was called the Billy the Kid Courthouse in one town, and the other town said Billy the Kid Escape. So, was he convicted of that one courthouse and then he escaped from prison in the other place? I didn't know it was from around here. There's a bunch of rock. I mean, we are in the desert. This is land of the rock. Or, as the sign says, land of enchantment. Yeah, we are in New Mexico, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. We are 4 miles from Mesquite and 15 miles from Las Cruces. Wide open rocks. first time I went to Colorado with my sister, and she had a new boyfriend at the time, and he was from Pueblo. I moved out there with my sister in my early 20s, or when I was 21, and in a town we lived in Grand Lake, worked in Winter Park. It's Mary Jane Ski Resort. But we went down to his hometown, Pueblo, to go visit his father there one time, and it was nothing but desert in Pueblo, Colorado. And his dad was into guns, so he went out and said, "You want to go shoot guns?" I'm like, "Sure, let's go shoot guns." You know, he had revolvers and 357 Magnum, first time ever shooting one of those. Only time I ever shot one of those. Had a bunch of rifles, shotguns, just a bunch of guns in general, right? So a bunch of pew-pews. So we went shooting, and I was thinking targets or something. No, we went to an open field, like a big kind of a little canyon deal. It was like, choose a rock and shoot it. We was kind of like up on the bank, and he's like, shoot down in the hole. And you know, it's massive, it's big. We're talking 400 or 500 yards easily. It's kind of canyon deal. It's like, just pick a rock and shoot it. So we spent the afternoon shooting rocks. I mean, it was cool. I mean, you could lie to everybody else. Say, yeah, I was aiming for that one, but you can't lie to yourself. So that's why you don't lie. I can lie to everybody. I can't lie to myself. So if something's coming out of my mouth, you can pretty much bet your ass it's true, because I have nothing to hide. I have no shame. I'm not going to tell you one thing and not be true about me. So I may not answer everybody's questions, because there might be some things that maybe I don't want nobody to know. I don't know. I haven't came across that question that I haven't answered yet, but maybe. Here I am yapping again. You know why I'm yapping? Because I'm bored. I'm in the fucking desert. That's why I'm yapping. Shut up. Shut up, country. Commercial vehicle. This is Border Patrol inspection in New Mexico. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You have to stop through here. So, let's see how this interaction goes. I'm going to take me a big old swig of agua. Ah, 35 mile an hour, okay. Don't. Crank the window down. It is a beautiful day, nice day, 63 degrees, so the truck says. My phone, I'm looking at the weather app right now, glancing over, it says 60. But I don't know when that was updated or what location, so I'm not going to touch the phone. Be prepared to stop. Well, I'm prepared to stop. I see a stop sign right up here. You gonna talk to me, or are you gonna talk to us? Are you actually talking to people, or are you just gonna wave them on? Dim lights. Oh, it's fine that time, but it didn't really apply at first. The brakes, I heard them humming. Oh, it's just got a go sign there. Yeah, they went to take a piss, or they're on lunch break, or they just don't care. It says go, but I want to make sure I'm not. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, there was that. Sort of anticlimactic kind of stuff. If you're going to do that, then don't pull us in. Yeah, it took us more than a day to get across Texas, or to get out of Texas. And now we've already got through New Mexico. We are in Arizona. See the sign right there to the right. No small sign for a state sign, but hey, it's pretty and colorful. The Grand Canyon State and all that jazz. This guy keeps hitting these damn brakes for some fucking reason. Oh yeah, Zamani, you're a darker. Dumbass. Yeah, we are. Excuse me. We are 557 miles away from delivery. Okay, right lane with the shit. 8 hours and 27 minutes. 266 miles from Pahonix, which is about 4 hours. We have 4 hours and 51 minutes to drive. I still haven't decided if I want to go all the way to Phoenix. Or I'm going to stop in Tucson, which is about 150 miles before Phoenix. But I also looked at my next load. I've been saying this whole time I got a 1400 appointment on Friday. Yeah, this is going to get rough. Let's just change lanes before we hit that patch right there. But no, I have an open window, 8 a.m. to 1400. So after I deliver this tomorrow, I'm going to go shut up there, park as close as I possibly can, and be there as early as I can be functional on Friday morning. So that's my plan, which would be great instead of having to wait till the afternoon. Just get loaded up early as possible and get the freaking getting. And again, I looked at the notes again. It says something about GE monogram, hologram. I don't know. I have to go back and look at it again later on, but I think it said hologram booth. The marshalling yard is where it was last time, still there. So, but it's like I got to check in there first, and delivery is scheduled for 6 a.m. Wednesday morning, so I know you cannot stay at the marshalling yard overnight. So what's probably going to end up happening is on Tuesday, wherever I am, I'm going to have to drive overnight so I can check into the marshalling yard and then hang out there for a little while and then go over there about 6 a.m. Because me getting up 4 a.m. Yeah, we don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, we got a way station, Arizona way station coming up here in a couple miles, so 3 hours probably. I mean, realistically, probably about all I got left in me. You hear me yawning already. Technically it's 4:25 here, but it's 6:25 East Coast time, and 5:25 like my body time that I've been in for a while, so Central time, so I don't know. We'll see what we got. Alright, we just parked at Flying J, not the one we talked about earlier, but we parked at one here in Eloy, Arizona. I'm gonna do this. We drove 605 miles today, and which makes us. Don't hit my trailer. Or if you hit my trailer, just don't hit my truck. We are now 375. Yeah, 374 miles. A little under 6 hours to get to delivery. So we're on pace, and my time is. I'm managing my time because I told you I was worried about my hours, right? Because I got 4,000 miles scheduled this week. After this one, 1,500 and change, the next one is like 2,500, and I'm worried about hours. So but I'm looking like I'm managing okay, so shouldn't have a big issue when it comes to the hours. I think we're good. So we'll get up. We're gonna go ahead and cook some dinner. Edit this video, or transfer the files, edit the video, then cook, pass the hell out, get up in the morning, and finish out this trip. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate all the support. Got a, I think I got a, what's that? YouTube Studio. I want to shout out the newest member. Just joined. That's 4 days ago. I'm not sure if I got him on the last shout out video or not. I did mention Crazy when rejoined a couple days, 12 days ago. Jeff Bezzero, he joined 4 days ago. Thanks so much, Jeff. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate the hell out of you. And along with all the other supporters, members, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Someone like it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it all. You'll have a great night. I will see you tomorrow when we finish out this trip to Vegas and we'll head north to St. George, Utah. Good night.